know if I'm the only one that holds this opinion, but I don't think the guilds in Nigeria in the film industry are very functional. And the reason I would say this is because it's not really put out there how they function or where they have to step in. Because I know that these things are very solid in Hollywood. I'm not trying to compare Nollywood to Hollywood, but then when you know about guilds generally, you see that many times you want to protect the interest of their members, from crew to cast and all of that. But in our side of life, I'm not feeling them yet. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah, because thinking about it, right,
Mm-hmm.
in the industry, Nollywood now, I just feel like when it comes to associations, guilds, just a group that I should belong to,
Mm-hmm.
a structure, something that I can bank on,
Yeah.
that will protect me as a crew member, as a producer, as an
Mm-hmm.
actor. Even if they exist, I've heard about guilds. Oh, the production, this is in Nigeria, the Actors Association of Nigeria, the Diseases of
I think
Nigeria.
the Actors Guild and Directors Guild are like the most prominent.
Yes, they are prominent, but are they functional?
Yeah.
And if someone wants to join the guild, how do I join?
Yeah.
What are the steps? What are the processes? Because at the end of the day, can I, as an actor, or I want to launch into acting or producing or something, I've finished from producing school or something. Can I go to the internet and say, oh, how to join the producers of Nigeria, and
Yeah.
then see the steps, see who to go and meet, see the office, see somewhere to go? Can I find that somewhere? So, but even if they exist, can we
They
make
do.
them
They are very much in existence.
okay? They exist.
Hmm.
Okay, do they function?
So I think I'm just going to refer to what happened a while ago with the
Mm,
whole Tai Arimoro's situation with Peggy Ovire.
mm,
And when I saw the angle that the guild was taking, I'm like, I see why I'm not a part of this.
mm,
I see why. I see why. Because first of all, you respond in a way that already looks biased.
mm,
We don't get any form of transparency or see that you actually do your research.
mm,
Are these actors even a part of your guild for
mm,
starters, for you
mm.
to come and make bold statements like that? And
Yeah.
the thing that prior to this time, we've not really seen them strong on the internet, but then
Yeah.
this very controversial thing happens.
Mm,
And as much as I know that, oh, as a producer, you deal with actors, they can be a lot to
yeah.
handle.
Yeah.
But this case was peculiar. It was
Mm,
different. It was a
mm.
thing of, oh, there was physical abuse. It
Yeah.
was going overboard. It was going beyond board. And
Mm.
then that was your take. I'm sorry, I can't take you seriously.
Okay, so for the sake of people who don't necessarily know what is going on with Tayo Arimoro and Piggy Ovieri, there was a situation that happened on set. Peggy hasn't really come to tell us the entire side of her story that, oh, when he came, this was what now happened, this was what now happened. However, Taye has taken the time to do like long video telling us how everything started and
Mm-hmm.
led up to the fights that they had and the situation. And he also backed this up with his evidence and how he went live during the fight.
Yeah.
So the situation is that he signed a contract with them for 4 days, and by the last day, his day was almost over. It felt like they were just playing around and leaving him on set doing nothing. When he was, thinking that he was wrapping the last scene, nobody informed him that he had more scenes to shoot.
Mm,
And when he wanted to leave, they were restricting him from leaving.
yeah.
And even though before he got to this part, he had told them that, oh, I need to leave before 12, but no, while I
Mm-hmm.
will stay till 12 so that I know that my contract, the end of the day, even though it's supposed to be 12 hours, but let me finish the entire day with you. And when it was 12, he decided to leave, but he was restricted based on the instruction of the producer Peggy, and held back, blocked with a car.
Mm-hmm.
The production manager held him back, the driver, and it became physical. Now, the situation that happened was that um he started bleeding from his teeth. His car was damaged, the door of his car,
Yeah.
and the estate security was holding him back here and there. And at the end of the day, he came out to tell his own side of the story.
Yeah.
And the Actors Guild, is it Actors Guild?
Yeah. Yeah.
Which
Yeah.
association? One of the associations in Nollywood came out with a statement and said he was the one that they were suspending. And
The audacity for me. I'm sorry. Oh
that
my
laughter just
goodness.
came out. It's laughable, you
It's the
guys.
boldness.
Is laughable. Even from hearing this story, like, why are you suspending the person that is obviously injured? The other actor or
Bro.
producer is not injured, does not have any
Yeah.
damage whatsoever. And I'm the one somehow that gets suspended.
I think what it is for me is the
Mm.
fact that you think that your suspension can do something to me. Is that what
you
we're
guys,
doing?
you guys, honestly, right?
Mm-hmm.
We want a situation where the suspension will do something for you. Do you get?
Exactly.
And
If it's working, let it
if
work.
is working and people belong to the association, or if you are saying you are not a recognized actor for us to be able to fight for you, intervene for you, intercede for you
Yeah.
if you have any issue at all, or even support you in anything you're doing. If
Yeah.
you don't belong to our association, we're not going to give you that support. We don't recognize you. Then we'll say okay. But if you belong to the association,
Mm-hmm.
we are going to protect you in this way and in this way, then we can now take you seriously. But first of all, we don't, like, this person doesn't belong to your association. You have never in any way helped or supported this person before.
Yeah.
Why should the person take your suspension seriously? Why, like, who are you and why are you suspending me from what?
And you know, the actions like this, right, just
Mm.
waters down how powerful a union can be in an industry like
Yeah,
this.
yeah.
So growing up, it felt like everybody knew Adam Soshomole as at that time because there was labor union.
Yeah.
He always had to fight. If something is happening for they are going on strike.
Mm.
At the end of the day, the essence of this thing is to protect people
Yeah.
and to be able to and give a platform or an organization that people can belong to and know that their interests, people think about their interests and their interests are protected.
Yes.
So if we are going to have an indoor, I beg your pardon, if we are going to have a union,
Yeah.
oh sorry, in an industry like ours,
Yeah.
I feel like having a union is so important,
It is.
especially because there's been so many stories of neglect where, for example, they're filming or you're filming somewhere in the bush or water or any of all these things. There are no proper preparations. You
Yeah.
just take people there and then people are injured, people are hurt, and
People are
then
losing their
it just looks
lives.
like there is no consequence.
Yeah.
Nobody is standing strong to go out and shout.
Yeah.
I remember recently there was this story, if you are in this film community, there was this story about, I think it was an art director or something that had an issue or had passed, and they were trying to water down this thing. It took a couple of people, this is not even a union, to come out and start saying, oh no, this will not stand, and then everybody started bringing receipts. But we told the producer not to do, like, many times this doesn't have to be.
Yeah.
The union will come together, there will be legal actions. In fact, there will even be actions put in place to prevent these things from happening in the first
Yeah.
place. So if we don't hear from you, we don't even know how functional your union has been for the longest time,
Yeah.
you come up and then the first thing you are saying is that I want to suspend you, nobody will take you seriously.
Exactly. And honestly, I just feel like going forward, okay, let's not look like I'm here to criticize or anything. As a filmmaker, as a producer, I want to be a part of something that will protect me, that will support me as someone that is coming. And if these associations are working, please let us know how we can be a part of it, because this information, they don't seem to be anywhere. That's first. And also, I feel like as a union or as an association, they should be able to have structures and platforms and what am I going, incentives, or what's the word now that I'm looking for, initiatives rather, initiatives that will help bring more people together and help them in this career path.
Yeah.
Because as an industry like Nollywood that is so recognized and so big, it is really sad that we're not able to unite as one. The fights that we have been seeing in recent times, there are some things that you can't even do because, oh, you belong to the same association and this will happen. Let's talk about
Yeah.
Blessing Nkechi being suspended for some years, that she will not, this association did this to her, this, that. And I was surprised by that because, first of all, she came and she knelt down and was apologizing to the people in the union or association. Also, I did not understand that. I don't know if
Wow,
she
I didn't
belonged
even
to
see it.
I don't know if she belonged to the union and if the union had supported her in any way, and that's why she, felt the need to do what she
To
had
kneel
done.
and beg.
But I don't even know if they exist. So if they do and they are functional and they are working, we don't just see them when there's issue. Because I want to see them when they are also supporting people. I want to
Yeah.
see them when they are helping people, training producers, training actors,
Having
having
conferences,
conferences, doing those things, that it is powered by these unions and powered by these associations. Because how do we protect ourselves from ourselves? That's what it is. We
Yeah.
know that we have issues internally where we are the ones that are causing these issues. But
Yeah.
if we have this type of structures in place, we can protect ourselves from ourselves. Let's talk about the whole slap issues, that the
Happening
the
on
whole
set.
slap thing that happened with Femi Branch and the AD on set, and
Yeah.
how it was the crew members that came, started posting, tweeting the
Like that was so people
you
need
know,
to be
they had
sanctioned for things like
to
that.
block gates, that Femi Branch should not go anywhere until he apologizes to the AD. If he doesn't apologize, he will not go. Femi Branch said he would leave the set. All this type of
Because
things.
why do you think
what
it's
are
okay
the consequences
of these things?
Do you get?
And the funny thing, crew members many times would benefit from these things, because
Yeah.
if an actor does something to a crew member, it could be easily waved off, where they'll just talk to you, producer will just talk to you to
Yeah.
pass. But if it's the other way around, I promise you'll be blacklisted. Everybody will hear
Exactly.
your gist that this person slapped an actor. That's the
Hey,
end.
you can't save.
But imagine,
You
at what point did you think violence was going to work? And the reason this exists is because there are no consequences for the
Exactly.
actions. You
The
can't
one
do
that
it to another
saddens my
actor.
heart so much. I know that accidents happen and
Yeah.
things go wrong, but may God rest his soul. Junior Pope, the guy that lost his life because he was going to film,
Yeah.
that was so sad. Until now, I don't know if anybody was even
Held
responsible enough to say, okay, it is my fault. I did this and I'm sorry. Or
I'm sorry, bro. Don't
um,
even bring
this
that
is
up.
this is why this happened, and it was not even an oversight. We put all the measures in place, however it is a mistake. At least an explanation. Okay, who has been held accountable
Bro,
for
there was no life jackets
Nothing.
now. It's not
Nothing.
even a
Everybody's
case.
just moving on. Oh, somebody just died. Oh, rest him. R.I.P. He was such a good man. Oh, he's such a playful man.
And
Oh, I
that's
saw him
it.
on set the last time. No, that is not how it should be. We should have a structure that protects the people, the rights,
Yeah.
the happenings of the industry.
Yeah.
And Phoebe and I, we are budding filmmakers that we may or may not know that these things actually function. So if they
I'm telling
do
you that they
function,
do. Now why don't you want to believe me? They do.
if they do function, please let's maybe be vocal about it, talk about it as much as we talk about all the issues and fights and this. We see how senior people and a lot of people in the industry jump on fights and trends and supporting their personal people inside fights that go on around the industry.
Yeah.
Let us be vocal as well about associations and getting people to join.
Be a part of it.
If an actor say he doesn't want to join, don't force them. Give them reasons why they should join. Make it sell it to actors, because at the end of the day, as an actor, for a tire now, why should he join you?
Yeah.
If this is how you are going to handle my issue,
Yeah.
why should I come? I wouldn't want to. I want to do my own thing out of this thing, but you two people to prove yourselves.
Another angle I want to come from with this is the fact that even when the government wants to intervene, for projects, maybe creative projects,
Yeah.
there's funding, all of these things.
Yeah.
Many times it should go through these associations
Yeah.
because there's a structure properly set up. The actors there, that there are directors there. You bring it on board, set up a team, and then it's easier for that kind of funds to flow into, as opposed to the government giving it to people that are just independent filmmakers.
Yeah.
So as much as it is protecting people, there's also the financial side of it.
Yeah.
There's also the CSR side of it. It doesn't end. So this is us saying that our unions should be functional and better. I think personally I'm going to do a research on it and see what it is to join. Maybe just to use my eye and see what they do there.
Yeah. I think joining is not the thing. What do they do? I remember the other time my friend Ike, he was talking about joining writers guild, and he was like, whether you just pay how much, and then you'd have be putting, how do they use, a PGA, producers guild, as you'll be putting PGA in front of your name. The end credits. Yeah, when you see PGA in front of the producers, they know that it's Producers Guild Association. They belong
I didn't
to
know
it.
that.
Yes, that's what it is. So it's not just about writing PGA. What happens in PGA?
Clock it.
So
yeah,
that's pretty much.
This is it. But I think I'll put in the effort and join. Let me use my eye and see what is really
what's
happening
going on there, Abby.
Yeah.
So we'll join and see. But if there's something going on, let's be vocal about it.
Yes, please let
Put
us
it on
know.
social media. Deliberately show us, sell yourself to us. That's what we're saying. But
yeah, this has been good.
Yeah.
Please don't forget to subscribe, to like, to share. This is the Filmmakers Podcast for filmmakers by filmmakers.
See you on the next one, guys.
Bye.
Bye.